Oh.
Red alert.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me.
Here's Taylor. Oh, wow.
Welcome to Late Night Freedom Stream. I'm your host, Jacob Ferguson, and this is my producer, co-host, 3D the Hyena right over here.
What's up?
Looks like we got some Bloodsport fans in the house. Thank you for hopping on stream. Got a bunch of stuff we're going to get into this episode, but just like right off the bat, I want to say I want to see how many people we can get on this software, like where it still works, because we just haven't really tested that. So if you're interested in coming on the stream, there's the link there, or you can comment and 3D will send you a link to come on the show. But we're going to talk about some local news, some national politics, all kinds of stuff, some fun stuff at the end, some funny videos, but a lot of stuff in the fire right now. 3 days until we go to our local Pride and live stream that and do a little like investigative journalism of sorts. And then also Leighton is finishing up 3D TV episode 2. So that's going to be coming out soon.
It's coming real soon.
So yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. Got the Wednesday night stream. So thank everybody for tuning in. Let's hop straight into the little meme review. See what we've got.
It's some funny memes right here.
Yeah, we like to keep the memes trashy.
Yeah. And 144p only. Gay person. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I live in Iran. We exist. Not for long. You see, I disagree with this meme, actually. As we all know, Saudi Arabia is probably the most trans and gay-friendly country in the world.
That's right. I did forget that you broke that in that groundbreaking piece of journalism you did on your YouTube channel, where you showed a not AI generated image of a Hamas soldier, freedom fighter, holding a gay pride flag.
Yeah, it was totally not a deep fake. It was real.
It was, legitimate.
This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in. Get used to it, bigot.
Ew. Okay, let's see the next one.
How can you support a convicted felon?
Meanwhile,
All these people kneeling.
for George Floyd, who had like
Yeah.
multiple felonies.
Nancy Pelosi kneeling is such a crazy image.
It was probably difficult for her to get back up from that position.
She probably fell over a couple times.
It's quite possible. The last one is trashy and very, very 417, very Southwest Missouri.
Yeah, we will no longer be called hillbilly rednecks. We will henceforth be known as Ozark Americans.
Hey, we got our first guest.
Hey, what's up, Patrick?
Hey, what up?
Dude, good to see
Like
you.
your camera fry. Oh, there we go.
Nice. It looks like it's catching up.
Hold up. Let me fix this up a bit. There's some echo going on.
Oh yeah. Man, how are you doing, dude? It's good to have you on the show. Oh, there you go. That'll help.
There.
No, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's going great. I just getting off work, man, and I can hear. I figure I'll be doing good.
Nice. Yeah, thank you for coming on right after work. I know it's probably a long day or whatever. It was nice having you in the comments, especially for the music portion of the last show, though. It was fun getting into that.
Yeah.
We for people that don't know, we know each other because he's kind of a traveling. You did the transient like gypsy busker lifestyle for a little bit, from what I can gather. So you were in Springfield, and I play music on the street all the time. So I ran into him, and we added each other on Facebook, and
that's how I found my way through into Springfield. You know, I was just kind of passing through, and then I think that, you know, I'm getting a lot of echo, loads of echo.
That's weird. You sound okay on my end.
All right. Weird. Yeah.
Here,
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to figure this out real quick.
Okay, we'll keep going with the show for now, and you can fuck with your settings a little bit.
All right.
Let's see here. Okay, so let's get into some local news here, Leighton. We have a local news story that is dominating the news in Springfield the past couple days. Not really sure what the whole story is. We're about to find out here together, right? So 2 men charged in some sort of shooting. Let me open this so I can read it. Experts share when to use lethal force. Let's watch that video real quick. Maybe we can get a quick summation here.
At Heritage Bank of the Ozarks.
Oh, Heritage Banks. My arch
I
rival.
figured it out.
Oh, nice. Good deal, Patrick.
Yeah. Awesome.
What were you saying?
No, I was headed through Springfield, you know, and that honestly is a beautiful city. Whenever I made my way through there,
Thanks, man.
Seeing the downtown area, like you're right, whenever you're talking about like all the homeless there, but hey, like you're right, but the culture is there, and there's definitely something that we could do about it, you know, whether it be let it be known that it's becoming an issue, because I saw tweakers. Like, for how beautiful that city is, there are loads of tweakers. I mean, like, there are so many.
Yeah.
But I mean, you could still see past that and be like, this city is beautiful, you know? But
I've heard that they call meth other places, like a street name for it is 417. So, you know, it's kind of, we are like in the meth area
that
in
makes
Missouri.
sense.
Yeah. A lot of cooking happening out in these parts.
Funny they would put it to the Bible Belt.
Yeah, it is kind of ironic for sure.
Yeah, it is, because you got Oklahoma, and that place is just cooking. Like, I mean, I went through there. That's another crazy spot for all that. And Arkansas, Arkansas is, and Missouri as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love that region of the United States, though. Like, it really is beautiful here. And in like Arkansas and Oklahoma, just like rural America, like the flyover states, you know, they're so slept on.
Yep.
In my opinion.
I would say that there is a lot in the Ozark area that is to see. You know, they've got this place called like the Little Grand Canyon, you know, and it's literally like that. It's just a miniature green Grand Canyon.
I actually haven't seen that. Leighton,
No.
can you pull up a picture of the mini Grand Canyon?
It is gorgeous. And
That's
it's just
wild.
another part of the Midwest, and like all these hidden gems everywhere.
Oh, that's wicked. The fuck?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's in Georgia.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, there's one in like it's like right on the border of Missouri and Arkansas, I'm pretty sure.
We do have some stuff that looks like that.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
that's
dang.
pretty, yeah, something like that. But
Oh, we got a comment here. Clayton says, "No cooking. It all comes from Mexico." I don't know. You're a tremendous guy, Clayton, but that seems like fake news. It's probably disproportionate, though. There is I think a lot of the cooking, like as far as meth goes, in rural areas, is because you need some space to kind of like keep your neighbors off your back to be able to do that. So I would guess you'd be able to cook easier in Mexico because it's more of kind of like a third world country. Clayton, I sent you a link to the chat. You're our authority on crystal meth. We got to get you on here.
Yeah, we don't really like Clayton. We kind of just hang around him because his parents paid us to. So
that's
get
really
him.
nice.
Yeah,
That's very nice of you guys.
we're very generous people like that. You know, it's kind of it's our charity in a way.
Yeah, our gift to him.
I've also
Let's say-
been told that I'm tremendously humble.
He's a little special, so bear with us here when we get him in.
He might not come now.
Yeah, he might block
Well,
Discord.
it's true, man. You know, it's true. Mexico be fueling our drug economy up in here in the United States. And like I guess they say it's all coming from China. Like China's basically hooking up Mexico.
It's
and
primer
yeah,
for
like building that
fentanyl.
up. Yeah.
The primer
And-
for fentanyl comes from China, and then they make the fentanyl there.
Yep. And just shoot it right up into our borders. It's great. I mean, I guess it's great to them at least. And,
Well, it's a way for China to wage war on the West, and we're allowing it because of people's like not wanting to believe that there's some kind of border crisis. But even now, the Biden camp has had to like lock down on the border, and I saw some news articles today actually about like Biden doing something about the border, which it's probably a little. Like it's good that it's happening, but I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be a little too late,
Yeah.
And I don't know,
Yeah.
something pretty drastic needs to happen with the border.
They said like 2 million people have 1 million in 1 year, and then 2 million in the next year have just flooded through. And then also with all that, like, they say if you have open borders, you don't even have like a country. You know what
Which
I mean?
is true. It's
You don't
fundamentally
have
true.
security. You've got terrorists flooding through if you're not doing like these background checks. And it's crazy. Like I saw that speech that Biden had, spoken, and it was like way too late, like you're saying. And also, whenever I heard it, I'm like, oh, you're speaking common sense for the first time ever, which we have been saying this entire time.
Screaming for years.
Yes, the exact same rhetoric. So it's like nothing's changed, and it's way too late. Way too late.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and I don't trust them to actually even do what they're saying they're gonna do. It's nice they're paying it lip service now. Leighton, I do want to get back to this local shooting and watch that little video.
Yeah, let's. It should be up now.
This story has
Just gonna
straight up
make us watch
dominated.
another 30-second ad. Are you kidding me?
Motherfuckers, they're making that AdSense, dude.
Yeah.
This is like I saw 5 or 6 articles about this particular instance. So this is what's happening in Springfield this week. This is what people are talking about.
Yeah. While we wait for this ad to load, did y'all hear like yesterday was like Killdozer Day?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The anniversary, the 20th anniversary of the Killdozer guy.
Yeah.
What
What are your thoughts on Killdozer?
Are you familiar with the Killdozer story, Pat?
I have no clue what this is. Never heard of it.
So
Yeah.
the short version is essentially this guy owned a small business, and because of like some kind of like bureaucratic. He couldn't get he had like one of his driveways blocked and he couldn't have business because his other business was impeding on it. And he was fed up and disillusioned and probably kind of like not getting out enough. So he like re-engineered a bulldozer to be like an ironclad bulletproof tank and went and like tore up this other business that was messing up his business and was like in the town square, like doing circles. Oh, you got footage of the killdozer? It's pretty wild.
Killdozer.
So that was 20 years ago as of yesterday. Super crazy. He didn't kill anybody. He ended up shooting himself, actually.
It looks metal, like. Well, they couldn't, like, if the police got to him, they couldn't even get in. It was all caged up and stuff. They would have to, like, pry him out.
Well, if I remember correctly, they had gotten pretty close to, like, getting the hatch open when he finally shot himself with, like, a 22.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super crazy.
So that's the anniversary for this guy.
Yeah, I guess that was 20 years ago yesterday. Twitter, you know how Twitter is. They were going off about it.
Yeah, libertarians love Killdozer, trust me.
I don't know how I feel about it ethically, really. I don't know enough of the details of the story, but it is kind of like a libertarian icon, I guess.
Yeah.
So I guess the guy has like a background, like some sort of like belief system that he was like the reason why he was doing it.
I don't think he had like a manifesto, like a shooter. He was just like he might have been a veteran. He was just like this old man trying to run a business and got fed up with the bureaucracy of his local government and the town. And I think he was kind of down on his luck and was just like, went out in a blaze of glory in his own way.
Yeah, I mean, man, I kind of want to do that before I die.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, man.
Disavow.
Before I die, okay, when I'm 60 or 70 and I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to build a killdozer and ram it through several buildings and federal government installations. You can take that to the bank. That'll be happening 40 years from now.
Now would actually be a good time to mention we have a GoFundMe to help Leighton build his dream killdozer. So if anybody's interested,
we changed it from
Leighton,
we changed it from the conversion therapy to the killdozer.
No, that one's still up. If you want to help send Leighton to conversion therapy, we have a GoFundMe for that as well. You can find.
Oh yeah, we could stick you in the nearest, those rallies where you get those really big cars and just bump them into each other.
Oh yeah, like
a
demolition derby.
Yeah, demolition derby. Let's keep you off the streets for now.
Yeah, you need some practice, dude. We need to get you in your killdozer and get you in like a little, like somewhere safe where you can kind of learn the ropes.
Yeah, knowing this, you'd probably shoot yourself a little too early.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna kill myself before the cops get to me.
Yeah, but you got to time that perfectly, dude. The timing on that's got to be.
I'm going to put explosives in there, and whenever they open the hatch...
You're so dumb. You're so dumb. Okay, wait.
So, wow. Your door is about to just...
Yeah. Let's see. Let's check out this local shooting and see what all the hubbub is about.
Yeah, we've been getting a little crazy with this. What?
Chase and shooting through Springfield.
Nicholas Makowitz is accused of stealing a car. The car's owner, Robert Mitchell, is also charged.
Michael Hoffman joined us from where the chase came to an end and with why the owner of that car was arrested.
Well, police say Mitchell left the keys to his Mustang in the ignition while shopping. An hour later, he pinged his phone, still in the car. Tracked it down, and police say he chased Makowitz, firing at least 5 shots at the car. He is now charged with unlawful use of a firearm. And I spoke with police and firearms experts about the use of lethal force when it's
Pause this real quick, Leighton.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't have many details, but him getting in trouble for shooting at somebody stealing his car seems kind of bogus just on its face.
I agree. Like, if it was just at face value, like he's shooting at the guy stealing his car, that should be fine. I mean, get that guy out of your car. He's a thief. But if he,
the only counter to that is like where he's shooting, what's behind what he's where he's shooting. Like houses and businesses and stuff. So
I agree. Yeah, if he's being an idiot with the gun, yeah.
That's
But
crazy.
other than that, maybe he was a felon, and so he wasn't even allowed to have a gun in the first place.
Right here, yeah. Let's get some more details here. Let's see what they say, because this is an interesting
crime.
one.
You're putting a life, a human being, ahead of property. Can we do that? No.
Pause. Yes,
Right?
yes,
Yes, we
we
absolutely
can. We can do that. If you value your life so little that you want to come into my home and take something, you have forfeited your life. You don't value your life if you're going into somebody's personal property and going, "This is mine now." You don't value your life. You have forfeited your life when you commit a crime like that. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's
So
always
this
been like throughout time. You stop the thief.
How is this our residential expert on our local news channel in the middle of the Bible Belt, like where like people are so serious about the Second Amendment? It's like, yeah, this thief's life is more valuable than your personal property. I mean, like philosophically, yeah, it follows, but also when you commit a crime, fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? Everybody's seen the scale. The more you fuck around, the more you find out. When you invade somebody's personal property, it's justified in my mind. Let's watch this on a little more. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
Is a big responsibility. A responsibility that firearms training expert Dwayne Dolan says was forgotten Monday afternoon. Dolan agrees Mitchell put lives at risk firing shots at the car.
Let the police do it. Whenever you start shoot any round out of that gun, what it hits or where it lands, you don't know. And you're responsible for that. So he's putting himself at great jeopardy also.
In the state of Missouri, the law states someone can only use lethal force when he or she believes it's necessary to protect themselves or others from death, serious injury, or a violent crime. And Dolan says it's a gun owner's responsibility to know the law and be trained.
And at least start with concealed carry and get the manual and get that training so you understand when you can use a firearm efficiently and effectively and when you cannot. Unfortunately, people don't, and they get emotional and they react to that. And that's what happened here.
And while Springfield police officers cannot comment on an active investigation, they say at the end of the day, it comes down to common sense and responsibility.
To keep our community safe, we really want to encourage any legal firearm owner to be a responsible gun owner. And what that means, you're not going to use that firearm to settle a dispute.
Doran says the first step to understanding when and if you can use lethal force is to get training from a professional before you buy that gun. According to court documents, police asked Mitchell if it would be fair to say his actions on Monday were, quote, reckless. Mitchell stated, quote, absolutely. He and the accused thief were both being held on $25,000.
I bet his lawyer loved that.
Yeah.
What?
Dude, I got like a thought about that. Like, what if he was trying to pull the man out of his car and he had a gun on his person? Like he had a concealed carry permit and he was trying to pull him out of the car. And then from that point, the guy tries to pull a knife, tries to kill him. So could you not shoot him at that point? You're trying to protect your property from the get-go.
That is an interesting point, because if somebody's stolen your car, unless you're willing to relinquish it and just hope the police are going to find your car for you to get involved, this person is willing to steal, is obviously a criminal that's okay with committing crimes. So you don't know if they have a firearm or a knife or something. So yeah, it really is important to know the gun laws in your state. And you know, to most of our viewers, like we live here in Missouri, so you know, unless you're like more south than us, you probably just have more liberal gun laws than us. And because I think we even have castle doctrine here, where if somebody invades and like tries to take, like is in your home, you can shoot them legally. But you know, for as off put as I was by their expert, what he said is true. Where it's like when you're in a self-defense situation in public, you are responsible for every round that comes out of that gun. You know, and it is a big fucking deal to pull out a gun and start throwing lead. It's a huge deal. I mean,
yeah, no doubt. Like if he was just shooting like, and there was houses in the back or something, you know, like that's definitely like reckless endangerment, manslaughter charges, possibly things like that. But
right. Nicole Nicholas Macwisk is charged with stealing a car, but the owner of the car, Robert Mitchell, is now also charged. Police say Mitchell left the keys to the Mustang, the ignition, blah, blah, blah. He chased Macwisk, firing at least 5 shots at the car.
Stupid.
Yeah, that is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this next article is interesting, Leighton, especially considering we're going to live stream Pride in a couple days. So there was a local representative somewhere in Missouri that made the news for being concerned with how appropriate Ozarks Pride Fest is going to be for children.
Oh, no way. Who would have imagined a Pride Festival not being kid-friendly?
I know.
Who would have guessed? I would have never thought.
It's like nobody else is talking about this. Well, actually, I'll tell you what, it's really nice to see. I haven't read this article, but it is nice to see this out in public and like one of our lawmakers actually addressing this one that I've been pointing at for at least 2 years now.
Yeah.
And being like, yeah, this is getting out of hand. This is getting gross.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this video real quick.
A state representative from Southwest Missouri is calling on Springfield to reconsider its gay pride event scheduled for this weekend. Ozarks Pride Fest is billed as a family-friendly celebration.
Okay. You.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big fupa, dude.
Yeah. Got Gorlock the Destroyer.
Oh.
Dude, what?
Family-friendly celebration of the LGBTQ community.
There's that one that got
You know that one,
now.
don't you? Yeah. There's pictures from a public, like it was one of our local media like coverage teams, and they were like promoting it like it was a positive thing. And there's like kids in the audience, and this crazy bitch has money in her mouth that she's taken, that she's accepted as this tip. You know, it's so disgusting to put money, like the amount of like butt cheeks and noses and bad places that dollar bills go, and you're gonna put that in your freaking mouth. Yeah, dude.
How do you put money in your nose, dude?
Oh, Leighton, you're so sweet.
There's ways.
That's
There's
crazy.
ways.
Oh yeah, okay.
But State Representative Jamie Gregg says he's concerned some parts of the event, like drag performances, are not appropriate for children. Fox 49's Joshua Pineda took Gregg's concerns to event organizers today. Josh.
Oh, wow.
Pride Fest is scheduled to start here at noon on Saturday. Representative Gregg says he's worried about the effects this could have on children. But Aaron Shakur with the Glow Center says this event is meant to bring people not to harm anyone.
Our boy Aaron Shakur. This is the one that was helping people find chest binders that were their size.
Oh, wow.
No, this is the news reporter. He looks pretty fruity himself.
No, what he just said, Leighton. He's about to show the guy here. Keep playing it.
Mental health is really important, and the mental health of the queer community does suffer, but it's not because we're queer. It's not because of our sexual orientation or our gender. It's because of things like this. It's because of like
this guy wants to take your kids in the back room so he can measure them for chest binders. By the way, just remember that. Just remember.
He's featured on 3D TV episode 2. Me and Leighton went to the Glow Center for like a queer flea market thing. And because they said they made a popular Facebook post that said they were going to be giving out free chest binders, which to me is just like advertising. Hey, young girls, we are giving you a device to mutilate your healthy breast if you'd like. And it was him and some other weird non-binary chick. Leighton went up to them and was straight up like, hey, I want a chest binder. And for one of my friends, he actually said. And they were like, well, you know, we want to size people because we don't want to just give them away without sizing people. We've been sizing them in the back room over there. Like Aaron, this guy that's right here and some other chick that works at the Glow Center.
Yeah, that's some Pizzagate type
That's
shit.
weird that they would have to bring them in the back, you know, just to measure someone's chest. You get like a tape measure and just put it around them. That's it. And then you would have a size.
Right.
So why they were taking them in the back? That's
super
weird. So weird.
It's like a free candy van. It's like, here, kid, I'll give you free chest binders if you come to the back room with me.
We're going to investigate some of the members of the Glow Center more closely because everything about that organization just gives me like the ick.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. But
Let's see what he's got to say.
Representative
They say mental health runs rampant in the gay community. That's so true. It's like it seems like that, you know, everyone that's claiming that, like homosexuality or transgender, they're whacked out.
Well, and I don't want to be mean, but you know, you can see it on our program as well. Leighton did.
Shut the fuck up.
No. Let me finish.
Leighton did it first.
No, he helped get some drag queens on the show, and we had a discussion with them, and I was expecting it to be a debate, but honestly, it just kind of put a little pit in my stomach, and I was like, oh man, these people really are like suffering, actually, like pretty like unwell. Yeah. And I'm not trying to be hateful by saying that. It's just like, honestly, it didn't make me like fired up and be like, he's trying to get our kids. It made me like, oh, this person's like struggling spiritually and like.
I can't remember what episode that was, but it's a good one.
Yeah,
you can find it in our back catalog for sure. Speaking of our back catalog,
I think I saw a little bit of that episode, just not a lot of it.
Yeah, it was an interesting one. Our episode from last week got kicked off of YouTube. I can't figure out why. You can find it on Facebook and Twitter still, but we got copyright struck on YouTube, and I don't have premium on our main channel. So
last week it's probably Sublime because you wanted me to play a Sublime.
I know, but it was like the live recording from Coachella.
Yeah,
so
but
I didn't.
That was a good episode.
Coachella stuff is heavily copyrighted. Anything from Coachella like gets immediately taken off of YouTube.
Oh.
But it was off their channel. I feel like it was fair use even. I'm going to try to dispute it, but that's just kind of side note there. Yeah, so, I mean, let's finish this video.
Released a statement urging Pride Fest organizers not to allow drag performances at an all-ages event.
And there are so many changes that they're going through, and then to throw things of this nature into them, it confuses even more.
Greg is also questioning the city of Springfield for allowing the event to take place. Cora Scott, the director of public information for the city of Springfield, tells me the square is a designated free speech area, and all the planned activities are legal. She adds the city has not had any problems with Pride Fest in the past, saying it is our experience that drag performers, much like those in theatrical plays, tailor their performances to the audience's expected. Shakura says he's open to sitting down with Greg or anyone else who has concerns about Pride Fest.
So what we're doing on the square is very much family friendly. And the idea that, dancing and music just because of the presence of drag makes something not family friendly is, misinformation.
Now there are adult
she was handing out that dollar like it was a stripper. Like, here you go.
Dude, they're straight up. I have footage from my coverage of that event of children giving dollars to drag performers like they're strippers. Like, it's disgusting. It is inappropriate. We should reach out to Aaron Shurkin for an interview about it, Leighton, because they said there that he is open to talking to anybody.
Yeah, that's sexualization right there. That's getting like a kid in like a strip club environment. Is it straight up? I mean, where else would you give dollar bills out to like a dancer?
Literally,
like single dollar bills. Yeah,
it just doesn't make sense.
Awful.
You don't tip comedians. You the only kind of performance art that you tip is stripping. Okay.
Yep.
You don't tip any other. You don't tip dancers. You don't tip jugglers.
You do tip musicians. Yep. If you see me playing somewhere, definitely throw money in my tip jar.
Don't.
Hopefully more than just one.
And I provide a better service than putting on a dress and karaokeing fucking Cher.
Not even karaokeing. They're lip syncing. They can't even sing because
I can really sing and play an instrument.
Their low T voices are like crackling and trying to decide what gender am I in? What gender am I in? So they're not best of singers.
My estrogen supplements are going haywire.
Yeah, it's definitely not working.
We should get Jacob on HRT.
Yeah.
See what happens.
You know how much of a
just imagine if you were giving like a ballerina like $1. like while she was doing her cute little ballerina thing.
Her dad would probably kill you.
Yeah.
Take my money here. Let me just. No, it's not gonna work.
Right? Not even the pageants, like the gross little girl pageants. Do they like give them money like strippers like that? Because it's
imagine if he gave anybody money,
Gross.
like that's a performer. Like nobody does that unless you're stripping.
Imagine if an emaciated homeless guy told you he needed a sandwich. Just kidding.
Just give him a 42 ounce. You know, he's very satisfied. I promise.
And by sandwich, I mean 40 old E.
Oh my goodness, brings back memories.
You know about that life.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw this like one Instagram person that was going to homeless people and just giving them like 30, or like he would buy like a 30 pack or something of Milwaukee's and just go up to homeless people and be like, here, take all this beer and cigarettes because I know that's what you really want. And you know, they were very happy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, they were absolutely ecstatic.
Oh, dude, I was hitting my little like weed pen downtown late, and I think, were you there? No, it was me and my stepbrother and Jesse after jiu-jitsu. We went ate the Pickleman's, and these two just totally ratchet tweaker ladies walked up to us because they smoked my weed pen. They're like, "Hey, honey, can I hit that?" I'm like, "No, I have no idea where your mouth has been. And I'm sure it's fucking nowhere."
Is this the same weed pen that I accidentally knocked out of your hand trying to box you?
No, dude, you broke that one. You broke my heart when you broke it too.
Just shattered it.
Like my heart.
Yeah.
My dreams. Yeah, no,
I probably hit it and then get a little like high from it, you know, just from their saliva on there. Like
I think, yeah, from the ratchet tweaker ladies. Yeah, I don't need that. I think I got latent contact high the other day. We went to one of our friends' apartments, and we were smoking heavily, and he caught the giggles.
Yeah, I got the giggles.
Oh,
I became a giggly little goober for a while.
You did, dude.
Nice.
This next article is kind of boring, but it's worth mentioning because if you live in Springfield, Missouri, you've seen the 3M plant. I'm a little geographically challenged, so I can't tell you what intersection it's at. But there was some kind of lawsuit recently. You can go ahead and pull this one up, Leighton. It's 3M pollutes water.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is like a big manufacturing plant. And City Utilities sues 3M over water pollution. So this could be some really deep, bureaucratic thing. Like, I don't want to come down on either side because I am like somewhat skeptical of like environmental regulations, even though I realize that they're kind of a necessary thing. But at the same time, it's like I am definitely wary of like a manufacturing company polluting because they do make a lot of hazardous material. So we'll track that story, kind of keep up with that. But I thought it was worth mentioning because I saw several articles about it.
Let's talk about our sponsor, Cripple Creek Clearing. I know it's been a hot minute. Cripple Creek Clearing, okay. It's a good company. You got a shitload of brush. You got a shitload of nasty shit in your yard.
Tree stumps. He can pull trees. He does brush clearing for like fence. He has the most competitive rate in town. Anthony, he's a great guy. I'd vouch for him anytime. We did have a video clip. It doesn't look like we have it queued up. I need to work on his ad, but I have a video of him pulling a tree out of the ground.
It's probably been yeeted off of the thing.
Yeah, but definitely holler at Anthony if you live in Southwest Missouri, or maybe even Arkansas, or any of like kind of the regional areas within 3 or 4 hours. You could probably.
He would probably make a lot of money over here in Rogers, Arkansas, because we just had that tornado come and so there's trees like everywhere, just on the ground.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I heard about that tornado. I didn't realize you were an Arkansas boy.
Oh, yeah, Northwest out in Rogers. We just had a tornado come and get us, and we were like out of power for like a week, and so some of us had to pull out some generators or just like deal with it. Out of work. I was out of work for like about 2 days until the power came on, like at the restaurant. And so it was tree people right now would make loads of money.
Damn, that's wild, dog. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I guess even Leighton, his power got knocked out in Seymour for like a day or two.
Oh yeah, we had to reschedule streaming, all that. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It sucked.
Yeah. It did suck, man, but you know, it kind of brought the community together. Except there were some like people coming in like from door to door trying to like do some sort of insurance scam. It seemed like yeah, they would come and knock on your door and they would say, hey, let us check out your roof, see if there's any damages. And there was damage. Like, I'm not saying every roof was damaged, but there were some that were definitely just fine. But everybody turned out to have damage or something, and insurance would cover it completely. So it seemed like they had like a game or something.
Damn. It reminds me of a Hillary Clinton quote where she says, don't let a good crisis go to waste. Whatever that quote is.
Yep. Truth.
Oh, Leighton, this next link is wild, dog. Get this one queued up. I saw this on What the Fuck Springfield.
Oh, I'm not allowed in there.
I have it saved in a Google Drive. Just trust me. Trust me, baby boy. Papa procured the proper link. But this is wild. So this is like a store where people rent equipment for jobs, and this is just a bunch of scuba lifts in flames on the side of the highway. Didn't see any articles about it. Don't know what the story is there.
Yeah, half of the most interesting stuff on What the Fuck Springfield is never talked about in the news.
Yeah, it's just.
But I'm actually not allowed on there. I think I'm still banned. Only after the cheese fire.
Cheese fire, yeah. So there's this bridge on Campbell Street, right? This walking bridge, and yeah, the pro-Palestine people put ceasefire on there. So Leighton went with some red Solo cups and changed it to say cheese fire, and shared that.
Well, someone changed it to poop fire.
Somebody changed it to poop fire.
And then I changed it to cheese fire.
Oh yeah, good work.
But I posted about it before the poop fire guy came in, so I would say that was also me.
Looks like that rental company has a real poop fire on their hands, dude.
Yeah. It's
Let's
bad.
see what kind of insurance scams they could get going their way.
Yeah, no shit. Those boys from Rogers ought to head on down to that rental company.
They're like those solar panel guys that come and knock on my door. They're like, "Hey, do you want solar panels to be set up on your roof?" Oh my goodness, man! How many times do I gotta tell you no? No, I'm fine.
Bro, the government will literally pay you money if you have solar panels. No, fuck off.
Yeah. They'll pay you money if you build your own solar panels. Like if you do it yourself, they'll give you the money. But if you trust some other corporation to do it, you won't make the money. That's for sure.
Got some national stuff I want to get into. This was kind of funny and it's pride related. So this is what happens when pride protesters and Palestine protesters intersect.
I saw this.
Very interesting in me in old 3D's world. I hate calling you 3D, dude, and I can't.
3D. I can call that guy 3D all day. It makes sense. It's like you don't need to know my name.
Yeah, he's like Q.
I'm like, yeah.
You should just blur your face.
I am. Yeah, I should wear like a hoodie and like a V for Vendetta.
Have like a. All I know is that the federal government has been looking for me for a long time, so I can't say what I know.
Yeah,
just dropping knowledge, guys. Conspiracy theories, all of it.
Be anonymous too, dude.
Yeah, my 3D drops. My 3D drops. Yeah. Let's look at this. This is funny though.
3 sets of info every time.
Oh, this shit is wild. The guy in the leather looks like he would be for the gay protest, but I think he's actually part of the Palestine protest. No pride in genocide. Oh no!
What the hell are they talking about? Half of the ones chanting are wearing pride shit. This is like weird culture.
It is. The messaging is so confused.
these hairstyles are fucking crazy.
What does that do to Padawan?
Okay. If I was a member of Hamas and I saw this, I would say, dude, no, absolutely not, guys. This is not what we stand for.
Right? Yeah. No. If
No.
you're like an actual Muslim, you would be like, "What the fuck?"
Well, Hamas actually supports the LGBT, so
Us Muslims kill these kind of people. You know what I mean? That's what I'm not Muslim, but I'm saying.
I was about to say it.
No.
I didn't know we got Sneeko on the stream.
In a third person perspective point of view.
Yes.
Like Hamas would be like murdering all these people. Like they hate these people, dude. Like, I mean, they want gay people dead because they're gay. They have hardcore judgments on that. While here in the United States, we can at least just make fun of them. You know?
Right.
But they're freedom fighters.
Yeah, freedom fighters for the freedom to kill Jews. Isn't that great?
I know we have a lot of
not at
Twitter
all.
viewers, so I maybe shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do it anyways. One more time for the one time. If you want to come on stream, if you're enjoying this conversation and you think you could contribute to it, there's the link. Feel free. You can come on. We'll put you on.
Come on.
Come on. Where we go one, we go all.
Yeah.
Get on the show.
Drop a major Q drop today, okay?
Yeah.
So it's like they get on, immediately your face blurred.
Hey, I have some secret information that I gotta tell you guys. Yeah, we need that.
We actually do. We do.
Oh, this next video is super cool. So Sean Strickland won a fight. I didn't actually watch the fight. A little uninformed about that. But he got this photo op with Trump afterwards. It's legendary. I don't know if you're queuing the video up for that or not, Leighton, but you should be.
I am, fucker.
So he it's just legendary, dude. Love Sean Strickland, love Trump, and just like, I don't know, the energy is just getting stronger. And with like Trump becoming a felon, I feel like his power is increasing. His power level is increasing substantially.
We should get a Donald Trump boxing match, honestly.
Dude, we should see if we could get Donald Trump on stream. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, could we get him on? Let's
I can't hear that video, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So probably like 3/4 of the way through. Yeah, probably about there.
Were you surprised?
Is that Joe Rogan?
Yeah, of course, dude.
No, I thought we were gonna have a war. I thought we were gonna, but
Let it play out.
please. Now,
Where?
Keep playing it. Let it play, guys. Just
Dude,
men of the people.
I remember Trump. He used to do WrestleMania stuff.
Yeah, he did.
I found this. There's this one video I have in my saved of Trump at WrestleMania. Let me find it.
Yeah, I think that it's just like he says it's a travesty what they're doing to you, President Trump. And I feel like that is the perfect word to describe it. It just really is.
Yeah, here's that video I was talking about.
we will make America strong again.
Oh wow.
Shaving.
Oh yeah. See, this is why people love him so much. You know, he's like such an iconic person. Like compared to like every other politician that's ever existed. Like they're all just speaking from a script, man. But he knows how to speak from the top of his head and achieve like equilibrium or something. You know, like I don't know.
I was talking about this with one of my friends the other day where, you know, these people who are remembered in history that are smart people, not only are they smart, but they can speak the language of the common man and everybody understands what they're trying to get across. You know, and I think Trump is really actually pretty smart and really good at speaking the language of the common man and just like being able to get his message across.
Well, the more bad press that he gets since the very beginning, he's just gotten so much more popular and people liked him more and more, the more trash that was talked about him. And so why not throw a felony on him and make the whole country love him? You know, like it seems like it's almost planned out because obviously most of the country is supporting Trump now, like because he is that character. He's that person, you know, like you would never expect a felon to be president of the United States.
When everybody's hurting because of Joe Biden, everybody's hurting. Everybody feels the economy.
Well, Joe Biden versus Donald Trump boxing match win. I want to see him UFC fight.
Was it like an AI fight?
No, it's just Leighton making shit up. Hey, go to this next thing because it's relevant to what we were just talking about there. This is a Bloomberg article from this week, and it's all about how the majority of middle class families say they struggle financially right now.
Majority of people feel financially insecure in survey. A third respondents feel extreme stress about paying debt. We can't read the rest of it because Bloomberg wants our money, but
yeah, it's a little long. Oh yeah. Is it behind a paywall? Those bastards.
Yeah. Every news article is behind a paywall now. It's stupid. But yeah, I mean, it is true. I would say that our economy is in shambles right now, and we need a strong man, a strong businessman to bring it back up, you know.
I even saw, related to this, people's eyes kind of opening about how bad the Democrats are and how bad Joe Biden is. I saw this CNN analyst. There's been several clips like this coming out recently, but this CNN analyst was talking about how, he was talking about how the border crisis is the 18% of voters. That's like it's in the top 10 most important issues, whereas in 2020 it was 1%. It was like 1% of people. Like, so now it's just like way more people are aware of the border crisis right now too. And Trump's rhetoric on that is like on point, like hitting the mark. So I think people like that about him. I certainly like that about him. Let's see. This one, Leighton, don't laugh at this next story, dude. It's not funny. I'm serious, bro. It's not funny. Don't laugh. So I saw several articles about this American Idol contestant that was pretty famous. She succumbed to obesity. She died before her time, too young, because she was overweight. Which is an interesting article to be circulating, because there's all of this kind of like fat phobia, fat shaming. People don't like to talk about this stuff, but then this kind of popular, famous woman is dead because of obesity now. So I think this is an important conversation for the American public to have. Yes, being overweight and unhealthy will kill you. You will die sooner than you ought to. It's very important to take care of your body.
It took 3 weeks for them to find out. Like they said, it was last known alive 3 weeks. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess they found her in her apartment or something. She'd like fallen down in the bathroom. They did an autopsy. A lot of people speculated that it was an overdose, but the autopsy showed that it wasn't a drug overdose and that it was related to some kind of like heart issues stemming from her weight. It's kind of what I gathered from thumbing through that article, but I thought it was worth a mention.
I'd say just lift heavy weights. Lift heavy weights, eat really good food. You'll be good.
I would say just work out in general. Okay. You can eat whatever you want, but if you work out enough, it will burn itself off. But if you're a lazy piece of shit, then it's not going to do anything. I'm sorry.
I would say get into combat sports and make your ambition to be the most dominant alpha Chad in your region. And
I would say anorexia is also a good option.
No.
Yeah, not that one.
No, but for real, any kind of like, yeah, no, that's it's all a little ridiculous. You know, there's so many good ways to stay in shape. Like I think lifting weights obviously will make you sexy. Running is very practical, especially if you don't want to fight in the boogaloo.
Smoking's good too. Hey, we got DFR here.
I think that means down for ridicule. What's up, dumbass?
What's up, dumbass? Well, I have to negate the last point made. I don't think you need to do any of those things. You just need to work a physically demanding job, and that's it.
That's true too. Honestly,
Yep. Some people are in the construction and they're just yoked. just huge, just from working construction and eating loads of food.
That's basically
That's-
Clayton.
That's what I do. It works.
It worked.
No, Clayton is like, when I met him years ago, Leighton, I know we like to make fun of Clayton for being fat, but he's not actually that fat. His BMI
Yeah,
is
he's
like,
not. He's
the healthiest he's ever been, because we used to drink
Yeah.
real heavy and just party super hard and eat nothing but garbage. And like, man, like he watching him kind of like me and him both, we've like known each other for like 5 or 6 years. So like, I feel like we both got into blue collar work at similar times. And like, maybe you did a little before me, I'm not sure. But watching him start to work hard, like 8 hours a day, like 40, 50, 60 hour weeks, like literally like the pounds just started like shredding off of you really, really fast.
Well, it was my transition from remodeling to new construction. That's what really did it. I dropped 50 pounds since January.
That's
you
nuts,
look,
dude.
You do look like a trans woman.
Yeah, well, you know what? It takes a lot of work to look like this.
A lot of pills, a lot of hormone pills.
Yeah, a lot of months of HRT.
No, I'm naturally transitioning. I don't know if you've heard of that, but it's like, you know,
the new thing.
It's a new thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Clayton, Pat, Clayton, we're all friends now, right?
Yep. What's up, man? I think so.
What's up?
Let's see. What do we got next here? Oh yeah, so we had the American Idol singer dying from obesity. These next
That's
two
hilarious
articles.
Yeah, he told me not to laugh, but I was about to fucking burst out dying. You can't set up an article that says American Idol singer dies of being too fat and not have me laugh, you know.
It's like an Onion headline or something, honestly.
I think a good one would be furry.
It's different for everybody. Like I've seen like people that smoke and eat like the worst foods that you could possibly imagine and never exercise, but they're like 100, you know, like, or they've lived their whole life that way and they're like old, you know.
Yeah,
And then
I like to smoke while I eat.
I've seen people in their 98 or something, like working on a ranch, like you know, doing just crazy healthy stuff. And you know, I guess it just depends on
Genetics are a huge part of it.
Yeah, it's called being genetically gifted.
Or not being a vagina.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Well, dude, I mean, like, you think about it. Like, some people will smoke cigarettes and get cancer in like their 30s or some shit, and then some people will live to be 100 and smoke a pack of Marlboros every day. Like, I think there is like or you think of the Native Americans have a problem with alcoholism because they didn't have alcohol before us white men brought it over. And,
white people.
Us white devils brought them the fucking spirits. So, but no, honestly,
it's not our fault.
They don't. I'm teasing, but like they didn't have an enzyme in their brain to process alcohol, or like in their belly or something. So they it just fucking destroyed them. You know,
it's why they also get really fat and have diabetes. Or
really red in the face. Wait, because of what?
Because like there's one race, is it blacks or Indians, that they get diabetes easy because they don't have the same thing that breaks down sugars. Like they don't produce as much insulin, and they're more likely to be fat and diabetic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I think it's blacks.
You made me think of David Goggins, though. He's hilarious because he's this black Navy SEAL, like inspirational alpha type guy, type A guy. And Joe Rogan's podcast one time talking about how afraid of the water he was. And he's like, I don't care what anybody wants to say about it. It's like a genetic thing or something. I had to overcome it. But this motherfucker was a Navy SEAL. But it was like, he was like talking about how the water was harder for him than other people because he's a black guy. Anyhoodle, these next couple articles here are really funny to me because it's like the liberal media trying to run cover and like do the whole bounce, like trampoline, like Uno reverse card, where they're like, is Trump going to persecute his political rivals when he gets in office? It's like, what? Like you guys are doing to him right now? Yeah, he should. He 100% should.
If Trump wins, he could weaponize U.S. spy services against his domestic political enemies. Again.
I mean, he'll do what he does best. He'll end the war.
There's another one, but it requires me to get an account for it. And I'm not.
Well, and
I'm
you
not
don't need
giving
to get
the
an
year.
account. And Trump's been quite close to Vivek Ramaswamy recently. And Vivek Ramaswamy laid out a good detailed plan about how to dismantle certain three-letter institutions that are totally compromised and corrupt, like the FBI and the CIA, where you take the good members from that, put them in different organizations you want to keep, and that's dismantle the whole organization. So it'd be like hundreds, if not thousands, of these like bureaucrats and these, because you got to think about the stuff. I would more than see Trump weaponize the FBI against Democrats or whatever. Like, I would like to see the FBI exposed corruption bipartisanly, ideally. But like, the FBI has been busy arresting like pro-lifers that are demonstrating and hunting down people who are at January 6th and like prosecuting Christians and right-wingers and old ladies. So I think the FBI at this rate should just go away. And I hope Vivek Ramaswamy gets into Trump's cabinet so he can kind of like help with that vision of draining the swamp, because I think he actually has the right look for it.
Yeah, fuck those tards.
Dude, I say fuck those three-letter agencies. What are your guys' thoughts on that? Like, I think they're unsalvageable. Like a lot of them, like the FBI, the CIA.
Get rid of all of them.
That's kind of where I'm at, dude. Honestly.
Fucking the World Health Organization, even though that's not us, but whatever our version of that is, and the EPA, get rid of them. Fuck them. All of them. Just they. And what you should do is you should make very few new ones that are written out to be really concise about what their job is, and their job is only that, and that's it. Like, and no lobbying for bullshit. Just they have one job. That's what they do. They need very few, employees in the sense of like they don't need hundreds, but they probably need several dozen for the whole country. But fucking, you don't need the FBI, which is doing way more than what their initial job was.
Right. Agreed. And the inception with J. Edgar Hoover and everything, like it had a shaky foundation. Like it has always been like morally ambiguous and like seen as like a necessary evil. But
when people say necessary evil, they're just justifying an evil. It's like saying two wrongs make a right. No, not really. You're just justifying making poor decisions.
Right. I mean, it's a figure of speech.
But I mean, literally, they're just trying to be cocksuckers.
I'm trying to think of something. I'm trying to be contrary to what you're saying here. What is something that's a justified
just accept
evil?
it.
Okay, you're right. Pat, what do you think?
I'd say like probably a complete reformation. Like the leaders and the people that are really actually doing the corrupt business, like taking their orders from the president in order, like right now, Joe Biden, like to do these corrupt things, to put Trump in prison, all that. Take them out, put them in prison because they're breaking the law. They're supporting foreign enemies and they're supporting a terrible, terrible cause in our country. And so, I mean, it's the organizations themselves need to just be cleaned out completely.
I agree, man. And I think, that's awesome. We all kind of agree on that. I think a lot of people are getting more on that page too, because it's just like, that's something else that was really nice about Trump is the Trump derangement syndrome that people got was so aggressive that it made all these bad faith actors just like expose themselves. All these institutions that are compromised, like all of these things just like came out against him so hard, and it kind of like shows you where they're at,
They're not doing what they're supposed to do, and that's if they're stemmed off the government, they're supposed to be protecting Americans. That is their end goal, their job is to support Americans.
Agreed. And I kind of agree with what Pat was saying, where it seems like there's a lot of foreign interests, it seems like, being supported.
Absolutely. I mean, Chinese can come in and buy land and build businesses on it. What the fuck?
Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
That's
absolutely stupid. Because can you go over there and make a company? No, they tell you you're fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm. Right,
I don't even have any land to sell over there.
Well, that's the thing.
Population's out of control.
Well, and like the thing with the CCP is like they have this weird form of capitalism that's really just communism, where you can open a business, but once you open it, the government owns it. So you're essentially like an arm of the federal government at that point. So when you go and you do like commerce in another territory, you're essentially representing the CCP and doing business like as the CCP. So worth thinking about that if you're doing business with a Chinese businessman.
I have a friend that does, and I call him stupid for it every time I see him.
Yeah, shouldn't do it. Shouldn't do it.
Bad idea.
We got another article here in that same vein, where the liberals are afraid of Trump doing some kind of. Oh yeah, okay. So this is the White House's messaging. This was from sometime today.
Oh, fuck off.
Right.
And assault weapons.
Which means basically nothing. It's a misnomer.
Ban this dick.
Yeah, I bet there's some good replies here. What do we got? If I know someone with dementia that has nuclear weapons, should I report him under the red flag law? Damn.
Nice.
That's a good one. If you outlaw abortions, abortions will just happen illegally. But if you outlaw guns, we will all be safe from gun crime. Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody says,
The
fuck you, no.
Firearm coalition.
Ban assault politicians. Right, we want to send guns to other countries, but disarm the populace. That's great.
Print assault weapons.
Find out how at thegatalog.com. The Gatalog. Are we 3D printing fucking Glocks? Is that what we're doing now?
Hell yeah.
Amazing. I'm sure those are probably the guns being used in most of the crimes anyways, like a 3D printed fucking or like a gun with the pin number scratched off, a gun that's been used for like another murder that's been being passed around criminally for a long time.
I doubt they even go through that much work. They probably just they probably just leave the serial number on there. I mean, we're talking about like inner city gangs. They're pretty stupid.
Yeah.
And I mean, I doubt that they have access to a 3D printer.
True.
I wonder if I 3D printed a gun, if I could just go get it registered. And so like I'd be fine. You know, I have a registered 3D printed gun. I don't think I would get any. I don't know how it would work, but I bet it would work.
I don't know.
Hypothetically, what did you just say?
I said I
3D print a gun and then get it registered.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be a ghost gun at all. But
that's no fun though. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
guess.
Yeah, you should definitely register all of your firearms with the federal government and your state government.
You don't have to do that. You just buy it.
Yeah. Or you just buy it from somebody that you know.
No, you buy it from when you buy it from the gun store. It's not like it's like
No,
actually
dude,
registered.
no, it is. It 100% is. Like it 100% is.
Like
an
the
actual
paperwork
registry.
the paperwork you fill out.
Yeah.
That's your registration for it, kind of like a vehicle.
More or less, yeah. You definitely get put into a catalog.
I don't know if you can register 3D printed guns. I think it has to be like actually made by a big company or something. I don't know. I don't know the semantics of it.
Yeah.
Can you register? I'm gonna be put on a watch list for this. Can you register a 3D printed gun?
You're already on a watch list, dude. You've talked several times about sending pipe bombs to my house.
Yeah, over the phone. Yeah, the CIA wiretapped into our conversation, and
No, that's the other one. The T fucking whatever they're called.
TSA.
TSA.
Yeah, the TSA is getting on to me. Privately made guns, including a 3D printed gun, don't have to be registered or have serial numbers unless state and local law requires registration. More federal regulation of 3D printing guns may be on the horizon.
So in the Midwest, you can have one, but if you're on the West or East Coast, you're fucked.
So it's kind of like the Wild West with it, you know. It just depends until the future, like how it would all turn out.
If I was gonna guess about it, I'd say if it's a state that allows 30-round magazines, you could probably get away with it. If it's a state like California where you have to have 10-round magazines or less, probably not gonna fly.
I feel like my favorite Sam Hyde quote is soda stream will do for soda like 3D printing did for assault weapons.
That was a stupid sentence.
That was a stupid sentence. What soda stream will do for soda like 3D printing did for assault weapons. That's pretty funny.
I mean, a disservice.
I think your face is stupid. How about that?
Well, at least it's not homophobic, or whatever you are.
I'm homophobic.
Yeah, you're a gay hating gay.
Yeah, you're a homosexual. I hate you. Kill yourself.
I might, dude. I might go 3D print a gun tonight. Does it come with ammunition? Because if not, that sucks.
You might have to 3D print some bullets too, dude.
So I had a crazy thought whenever we said TSA. Would it be kind of cool if an athletic organization came out called the Transsexual Athletes?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Would that be pretty incredible?
That'd be awesome. I'd be all for that.
Yeah, me too. That way we can just push them all into their own little corner.
Yeah. No, I want trans women in men's sports. I want to beat up a trans woman.
I mean, do you mean a trans man in women's sports?
Maybe. I don't know. It's confusing.
It is confusing.
I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
He's got to get potty.
What's next on the chopping block? What we got?
Okay, so this is some entertainment news. We're not going to dwell on this too long. Maybe you could look up a clip of it really quick. Okay, I'll put the name of it in the private chat because there's no.
I already
way.
got it. Darn.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Okay, the fucking I don't like anime typically. Jesse's been trying to get me to watch a couple of animes like Jujutsu.
Dude, I swear to God, if you get into anime, dude, me and Jesse are gonna have a serious fight.
Jesse wanted me to kick you from the Discord earlier. He was like DMing me, telling me to kick you. So watch this step, buddy.
Oh yeah, but Hojime no Ippo. Oh, this is actually the episode that I'm on, dude. I've watched the first 3 episodes. This is crazy.
Oh my God, Jacob.
It's so good, dude.
You're gonna turn into a fucking grain of rice if you're not careful. Or a fucking sushi roll.
It's gonna be a weeb by the end of this.
What's a weeb? Interested.
A weeb, a person that really likes anime.
Why are they called a weeb? That's stupid.
I don't know.
It's like
It's probably just some Japanese word.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me look it up. Why are weebs called weebs?
Just look up weeb origins. You're welcome.
Noun, weeaboo, plural, weeaboos, fandom, slang, derogatory, a non-Japanese person, stereotypically an unsociable white male racist who is overly infatuated with Japanese culture, a loser Japanophile.
And they like octopus porn.
It says that it originates.
There it is.
It says that it originates from 4chan, so.
A loser Japanophile. Yeah, I don't think that I'm at risk of becoming one of those. This anime is pretty sick though, and it's like based in like reality, so it's like their powers and everything are just like actually getting better at like learning boxing. And I'm learning boxing.
Discipline?
So it's great. Discipline. They must learn discipline. And the guys, it's my favorite thing in animes when they go "Nani," and there's a lot of that in this show, so I really like that. That just means what? So that's like when somebody's like, you look like a punch, like they say something, you know, snarky to the bad guy, and the bad guy's like, "Nani?"
That sounds like anime. It sounds like every single anime that's ever existed that I've seen.
Basically every anime.
I've watched less than like 3 minutes of anime in my whole life.
This next link, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about this, it's a musical artist I wanted to give some recognition to. I think I was kind of talking to you about him the other day, Clayton, but it's Leon Russell.
Okay.
And he's written some legendary songs, and I didn't even realize that he had written them, and I stumbled across him. Do I have that Hank Williams clip in there? I think that this is like public domain territory. I think we can play this, Leighton. But it's so interesting because it's just this Rob Zombie looking guy hanging out with Willie Nelson. like rambling on a little bit too long once he gets the mic before like shooting into a song. And I'm like, who is this guy? And he's this really prolific songwriter, and he's like played with all these country guys. Here, play some of this. This shit's kind of wild. Kind of wild here. I can't hear it.
Yeah, not coming through.
You know, I went down to Nashville and I think
There it
I'll
is.
go out and I was drunk down there too. See, I seem like I'll be drunk every time I
That dude
everywhere I
definitely
go.
lives in a trailer.
But I was down in Nashville not too
This
long
is
ago.
you, dude.
We had,
Looks
I'm
like
okay with that.
Bill Monroe. We
Looks
had
like a
Roy
gray-haired
Ayers,
clan.
We had Earl Scruggs. We had a lot of people down there. We don't know quite what we're doing, but we try to have a good time. Try to treat everybody right. Is that right?
Right, right.
Streaming.
That's why I sing country music. I like to sing country music.
Oh, the fuck?
I just put it on that so it wouldn't break in pieces.
Whoa. What is that?
It's a mushroom.
That Amanita.
Had those
Where's
red
these?
mushrooms.
What kind of mushroom is this?
I don't know. We've never had those before this year.
Get you
Oh.
high. Tell your,
that
tell your
looks
dad
like
I said
an
hi.
An
Clayton
Amanita
says hi.
Muscari.
Rolling Stone don't tell the truth, but
He says we've never had these kind of mushrooms before until this year.
I
Very
do
weird.
Eat it.
No, it's weird.
Probably signifies the zombie apocalypse or something.
Well, my wife made
some
made
of
a
them
mushroom
got to.
out of like an old bird feeder, turned it upside down and painted it red, put the white spots, and now we have mushrooms growing that are just like it. It's so weird.
Yeah.
20
That's
years
crazy.
we've lived here, and I've never had those like that.
You guys think I should eat it live on stream and see what happens to my body?
Do it right now.
I'll come clean the mess up tomorrow.
Oh, man.
What are you trying to say, man?
I don't know that I would eat that.
No, I'll eat it. I'll eat that off stream.
Silly Billy.
Hey, wait.
I love your dad. He's great.
He's a good egg. Dude, this fiddle player with the sideburns.
He's also got like a mullet bowl haircut.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
what?
That's good.
Classic, man. But Leon Russell, he's such a weirdo in this clip.
And he's shredding on a classical guitar right there.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's fucking shredding on that thing.
That's that's old Trigger before she was torn to fucking pieces. That guitar has like a huge hole in the front of it now. Still plays it.
Yeah, all acoustics have a huge hole in the front.
Ha ha ha. Not that kind of hole. Oh shit. Wrong guy. Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, who is Leon Russell? And I found him playing with who's the guy who does Neon Cowboy? Or Rhinestone Cowboy rather. Glenn Campbell. He does this amazing session with Glenn Campbell. It's like 50 minutes long. I'd highly recommend it for any music fans. And they just trade songs back and forth, and they have like a band, and it's like this live studio recording thing they did. But are you guys familiar with the tune A Song for You? And you know, it's most people accredit it to Donny Hathaway, which is like this soul singer, and it's a really amazing song. I've loved it for a long time. This country bumpkin Rob Zombie guy wrote that song, A Song for You.
Is it this one, Jacob? Can you see it?
Well, the thumbnail is black.
Oh, it says Glenn. Yep, it's out in 1983.
Oh yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna watch it later.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. And then, but Leighton, will you look up Leon Russell doing A Song for You?
Yeah, here it is. This is the first one.
Most people think that Donny Hathaway wrote this, but it was actually this fucking Leon Russell guy, and I couldn't believe it. Don't play the official video. Yeah. Very good, very good.
many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, I made some bad rhymes. I've acted down my life stages. People watching, whoa, but we're long
Can we pause it?
Yeah.
That's one of the craziest vocal choices for a ballad ever. Going, ooh, ooh, ah! Like, what the fuck was that? Wait, can you take it back? Can we see that one more time? That's always. It's such a crazy. It's little yell.
Yeah.
You start doing that on your bus.
I
Sounds like he was smoking a lot of cigarettes and couldn't reach that top-notch like pitch right there.
Right. Leighton, will you look up Donny Hathaway's version of this? And I think there's a reason most people think Donny Hathaway wrote it, because like his performance of it is fucking. The lyrics and the arrangement are so incredible, and I can't believe that Leon Russell did it. Kind of that it's a Donny Hathaway song. Yeah, we might just have to play just like a little bit of it. I'm not sure about this one.
Dude, advertisements make me want to do really bad things.
Especially that advertisement. That one
What are you
really, I can't stand that
What are you
one.
gonna do, Clayton? Fucking build a killdozer and
yeah, dude,
on your local area.
Yeah, every good plan starts with building something great.
Like a wall, like a big beautiful wall.
Exactly.
Sounds like the intro to Zelda. Like right at the very beginning. Whenever, yeah.
Yeah, the
We're gonna get so fucking copyright struck for this.
Worth it.
Oh, stop being so gay, you fucking weenie.
Wait, listen to how he sings this shit. Listen to how he sings it, boys. We're gonna get copyright struck. We gotta go in.
Oh, it's over with.
The song's done.
That's the song.
So many places in my life and time.
Oh, this is live.
Dude, is that John Mayer?
I've sung a lot of songs.
What if he does that
Made some bad
thing in like the middle of it?
I've acted out my life in stages.
That's the note.
People watching.
Does he have a gold tooth back in the day? That's dope.
So fucking ball.
Dude, he's got his grill.
We're alone now, and I'm singing this song to you.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Great.
Like
song.
Oh man, I was just starting to get hard.
Dude,
I mean,
amazing
what?
song. Amazing song.
Drake.
Yeah, this guy's a big fan of music, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
Fucking that makes me think Ralphie May had this joke about this retarded trombone playing kid with a boner, and people would watch him play and go, "Wow, oh my goodness, that boy is musically inclined." Rest in peace, Ralphie May. You fat legend.
piece of shit.
Fat legend, you with your gold digging whore wife who was waiting for you to die.
I mean, it's not much of a wait with the way that fucking dude ate.
Anyways,
what's this last clip you got for us?
So this last clip it's wholesome. It's just this congressman that I don't know why he like brought his kid to work, but I feel like the boys are gonna be all right because this is like some shit I would have done when I was a kid if I knew I was on camera. It's very good. It's very good work from this kid here. Let's see it.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today to address the terrible precedent set in our country 4 days ago. Using the justice system to engage in a driven
this one.
And now
this is
a major political party nominee running for president, especially on the charges brought against Donald Trump, should gravely concern every member of this body as well as every American across our country, whether they be Republican or Democrat, for Donald Trump or against him. regardless of one's opinion of the current Republican nominee, we'd be well served to remember we have in this country of settling our political differences at the ballot box. For nearly 2.5 years, nation's elected leaders
This
have
kid
fought
understood the assignment.
the temptation to oppose their political rivals through the weaponization of our justice.
It's like Andrew Tate back there. Dude.
He's doing like Masonic hand gestures in the background.
Is that his dad?
Justice system
Yes.
fundamental.
Dude, his dad's gonna be fucking dead by the time the kid's like 14. It's old as shit.
Theo
Yeah,
Von
that was the
syndrome.
video, though. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So
Yeah, he's in the back, like doing like Ice Spice, like Masonic, like Satanist hand gestures, like.
It'd been cool if he just
Yeah,
said
he's like-
if he'd done bunny ears, that would have been the best.
Yeah, he starts fucking doing this one.
Or if
Yeah,
he did a
sure.
blood, if he did a
This.
blood, that'd be great.
Yeah, he just started
blood.
throwing up gang signs. Dude, actually, I have another final video. Speaking of throwing up gang signs, Leighton, help me figure out if this is real or not, guys. Go to YouTube, Leighton, look up throwing up fake gang signs in a bad neighborhood. Oh, I think it's in the Bronx even. I think it's in New York.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Sounds fun.
But worth
Sounds
trying.
like great. Sounds like good content.
Must watch, the title says.
It's an all-in-one.
Look at this fucking
software.
dipshit.
You manage everything and
Soy boy.
what did we just do up? It's videos. Let me know.
Oh, this dude is an idiot, bro.
Yeah, he really is.
Hey, get up. It's a video.
Or
Hey,
he's got
step
a lot
forward.
of black friends that'll play along.
Right. Yeah, the dirt bike seems a bit rich. Yeah, like this one. Is this real or not? This is probably fake.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
What you just do up? Why you mad? Why you mad? What the you just do up? Peace sign, What did you just do up? Do you know where you at right now? Do you know where you at right now? Do you know where you at right now? I don't know where.
Not
He's-
messing
he's,
people
like,
really be like
overacting.
that, just like freaking out.
Why you mad?
Yeah,
Talking to
maybe.
I don't know, man. I think some real gang members would have laughed their asses off at him and been like, "You're retarded, dude." Like,
Well, you have to remember
I
all
don't
the
know.
all the mainline gang members are like really weird monkeys.
Whoa, whoa, Leighton.
Oh, I mean, that's a
Easy, dude.
good point. Why?
That's
I
the
mean,
nicest term I can come for it. They make noises, they go crazy, and they go ooh, ooh,
throw poop at people.
bunch.
Yeah.
They jump around, throw poop at people.
I mean, I would call.
They eat
I would
watermelon.
say that you could even classify that to like MS-13. Like that's not that doesn't have to be ethically specific.
MS-13 is throwing their shit.
I
at
would call MS. I would hesitate to call MS-13 monkeys because they'll actually chop your head off. But you get my point.
Yeah, let's not call MS-13 monkeys.
Hey, MS-13, I heard Leighton say that he wants to.
Shut the
box
fuck
you.
up, dude! You're gonna get me killed, dude. I'm telling you though, they jump around, they throw their shit around, and they use their EBT and disability on like whatever.
It's very bad. It's very
Fuck
bad.
the hood.
I should have ended this stream with the actual final video, but
Wait,
that
you're
makes
ending the
sense.
stream, bro?
Yeah,
before what? You got something you want to say?
started.
No, I just figured you started at 10 o'clock. It's only 11:42.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's
And
only
you said the
been
most.
an hour and a half.
You said the most guests ever. And,
There's only two of you. That's true. It's true.
so I mean, it's kind of like
Fuck up, Clayton. You're not special.
He's gone. He's
No.
gone.
Oh fuck no! Oh no! Unbelievable. I'm sorry. I can't. Well, I'll dock his pay. I'll dock his pay.
I don't get paid shit, dude.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Hey, well,
everybody
I guess
start
it's a-
paying him.
I guess it's a good thing it's getting copyrighted, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the chances of it
They're
getting
high.
copyrighted might be high.
It
Yeah.
might be. Yeah.
You guys want to see a cool shirt?
No.
No. Is it just like a white T-shirt? Because then that would be pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
nice.
cool.
Is there
No,
anything on the
no.
back?
Wait, is that J squared?
Jeff.
Can you read
Jeff
it?
City.
No, you got to. I can't read it. I can't read
Hold
it.
on.
What
Here,
is
we'll
it?
do this. We'll do this. Hold on.
Ew.
Okay, don't take
Jefferson City.
Fat boy.
You're doing a bad job.
Dumb.
This is not helping. This. Okay, there we go.